There's absolutely no way that I'm gonna start the video like this.
I wanted to start the video like this so that you got that I was depressed, but it turns out that I look like I died 3 weeks ago.
See, this is exactly why I'm getting cremated.
Anyway, I think I need a glass of wine and a hairbrush, so... Okay, hi, hello, it's me, I'm back. Every time I say that, I throw up in my mouth a little bit. Honestly, I did think I'd make it further into the video without having a glass of wine, but I also thought that I'd make it further into my 20s without being an alcoholic. You win some, you lose most. I would like to say that I do have wine glasses, but I also have a skincare routine, doesn't mean I use it. I've been gone for a while. I know some people think that I've offed myself, but much to everyone's disappointment, including my own, I'm still alive. Really, I just don't want to look fat in my coffin. Considering I just nibbled on a block of cheese like it was a fucking apple, I think I'm gonna die of high cholesterol more than anything else. I was in hospital about a month ago. I thought I needed a kidney transplant. I thought it would give me something in common with Selena Gomez. Turns out it was just a herniated disc, so I have a hell of a low income with anyone above the age of 65. So why have I been gone? We can do a bit of multiple choice if you like. Number 1, getting my life together. Number 2, maybe losing some weight. Number 3, just none of the fucking above, to be honest. I held off coming back for so long, so I just wanted to have done something. Literally anything. Maybe get a bit skinny in the face. Then again, the closest thing I've gotten to a vegetable in the past year is 2 for 1 margaritas at happy hour. I mean, it's not happy, but it is an hour. In my defense, I do keep trying to go on a diet. I just forget about it till after I've eaten the 4 to 6 serving of spag bowl.
My metabolism is very dramatic though. I have to use sensitive toothpaste and almost got too many calories in it.
I was hoping I'd at least be in university, but apparently I'm too stupid. I did say that never stopped Olivia Jade. When I was originally going to post this video, I was going to talk about how 2018 was the worst year of my life, but since it's September, I'll talk about how 2019 is the worst year of my life. I think we can all agree that 2018 was a shit show. Now, I have this thing where I think that not everyone in the world can thrive at the same time, which is kind of comforting when you're like, well, I'm definitely not thriving, which means someone else is, and that my time is yet to come and it hasn't happened yet. Although sometimes I worry that I peaked in high school, even though I wasn't doing very well. Now, that all might sound crazy, but then again, there's people who believe in astrology. So, anyway, 2019 happened, and when David Dobrik gave out his 34th car, I just thought this is a fucking joke. Everyone's still getting flown to Fiji and back, and I have the skin texture of a cornflake. I was so hopeful in January. I'm not the most positive person, but I swear my chakras were getting aligned. Then I must have gone to sleep one night because I woke up and it was August. To be honest, it's been an okay year. I mean, I wouldn't really know. I spent most days since last October either asleep or under the influence. Not always alcohol. Sometimes I mix a paracetamol with an ibuprofen just to see what happens. Not much.
I don't know why I'm embarrassed. I never thought I'd be the bitch doing this, but anyway, I'm about to come in with speaking about conversations, and I wasn't speaking about conversations. I wasn't speaking for a while, actually. It was a good 2 minutes of sitting in silence before I come in with speaking about whose conversation? Anyway, I'll just... this is uncomfortable. I feel like you're in the room with me.
Speaking about conversations, 2019 seems to be the year where everyone feels the need to ask you, what are you doing with your life? Which is weird because it always comes from the same person. I think it's always that person that you like vaguely know, and every conversation you have is about their gap year with their shit boyfriend. It's the same people who say they're bilingual because they did high school French. Let's not forget the person who always says the book is better than the movie. Like, it's the Maze Runner, not the Bible. Every time I get that question, a piece of me passes away. I feel like I'm making fucking Horcruxes. I've been quite depressed this year, but water is also wet. Every time I go over a 3-story height, I wonder if it's high enough, and I live in an apartment, but don't worry, I don't fit out my fucking window. My top played song at the moment is Abba's SOS. It's become more clear to me that when God gave me depression, he made sure I couldn't do anything about it. I have a fear of needles, let alone how to bakering myself, and I can't know how to bake myself because I don't know how to work a fucking oven. Something that did happen while I was away, apart from Easter, New Year's, Christmas, Hanukkah? Wow, cultured. Was my birthday, so now I'm 20 years old, and honestly, so far, the worst part about being an adult, I can't say like that, I am an adult. I am a full-grown adult. I pledge allegiance to the flag. God, this can't be my life. And honestly, so far, the worst part about being 20 is everyone thinks that I should have done so much more with my life. Oh, that's a good time to have a scratch. I blame this on the fact that everyone on YouTube thinks that being rich and successful below the legal drinking age is equivalent to cooking a fucking egg. Like, why haven't you done it yet? And it's like, I don't know, like, I don't even eat breakfast. Actually, I take it all back. The biggest thing about being 20 is all of a sudden you're worried about aging. I look for wrinkles like I'm searching for Madeline McCann on my forehead, because once you turn 20, it's a waiting game. One day I'm gonna look in the mirror and Prince Philip's gonna be looking back at me. And since I'm white, that'll be the ripe old age of 26. Speaking about birthdays, something that's become the new age sex location on Omegle, but in real life, is star signs. There is people who don't know my middle name and know what my moon and stars were when I was born. But something that I did notice about astrology is the only people who actually care about it, people with like hot star signs, like a Scorpio, like a Capricorn. The Aquarius are real quiet, like Pisces don't even make it into Instagram threads. I'm a Pisces. At the end of the day, if you believe in astrology, you're probably also going to dabble in crack. I mean, we've all done a bit of crack, but there's doing crack on accident and doing crack on purpose. It's two different things. Also, was anyone's horoscope 1/8 close? I mean, mine did get close once in 2016. It said I was going to have a hard month. But I guess they spelt decade wrong. For about a year now, it's been saying you can have so much sex. My legs are more together than my mental health. I'm serious. My pubes have split ends. Okay, I told myself I wasn't going to talk about my tuna sandwich, but sometimes when I take my hands out of my pants, my room smells like a Nando's. I just cannot bring myself to go to a gynecologist. I just don't think I could sleep at night knowing the first guy to finger me was looking for a yeast infection or a tumor. And he'd be getting fucking paid for it. I'm actually surprised I'm still a virgin. I feel like all I do is see hot guys. I guess the problem is they see me too. I feel like all I've done this video is complain. Like, we get it, like, you're fat and depressed. That's a lot like what my dad just said to me this morning. Okay, in the spirit of 2020 starting right now. I'm sick of it. I'm over. I'm done. Let's think positive for a minute. I mean, it was a minute. I don't know what else to say. Why do I sound like Tom Holland? Moral of the story, I love you, even if you don't love me and you've never seen my face before, or you have and you don't really care that it's back. Why am I talking? And on that note, subscribe, don't subscribe, like, don't like, you make your own choices, boo. Love ya.
Look at that, pretty. Oh my god, I've exposed myself.